Hey guys! Okay, so I'm gonna do a story time today. I actually already recorded this like back in like October, but I'm gonna record it again because in August I went to Florida to see my gal pal Tori. So I just decided I'm gonna go to Florida and see Tori. Long story short, we stay in a hotel because she has a bunch of freaking cats and I'm terrified. So I go on a Thursday. Tori still has to work on Friday, and I already know I'm going to be in this hotel by myself all day. When I was going to Florida, I bought a bunch of bathing suits because I was like, okay, I'm going to treat myself. I'm going to buy some bathing suits. I'm finna look cute. I'm about to lay out on a pool. I'm going to be by myself. I'm going to be all classy with my little coffee and my YouTube. I had the whole day planned. So your girl wakes up Friday morning, bright and early, get some breakfast. I round up all my stuff, my tripod, my phone, my iPad, my coffee, my glasses, everything. Okay, so when I got swimsuits, I got a swimsuit from Fashion Nova, which in my last video I referenced, that had the plastic strings. I accidentally got an extra small, so the swimsuit was way too small. It's already a revealing swimsuit, and then I accidentally get an extra small. I'm a psycho. So I'm like, I'm still wearing this swimming suit. I put it on and I was automatically like, ugh. This ain't it, girl. This ain't it. Like, it was super revealing, but I was like, I bought it. I can't return it. I'm wearing it. I don't care where it's going, but it's going somewhere. So I was like, okay, I'm going to wear it Friday because Tori will be at work. There won't be anybody at the pool. People will still be working. I'll go early. Good. Capiche. We're together. Friday morning, I put it on. I go to the pool. I'm feeling myself. I mean, I'm feeling myself. I'm like,
ooh, girl, you cute. You cute. Nobody's out here to see your revealing self, but you cute.
So I had my hair down and my hair was natural. So it was big, it was curly. And when my hair is down like that and it's big and it's curly, it like, one, obstructs my vision, two, obstructs my hearing. So it muffles my hearing where I can't really hear, where I'm always like, huh, what'd you say? So I was in the pool. I had my tripod set up at the edge of the pool, and I was sitting at the chairs that were closest to the pool. So I could literally just like reach out and get my stuff off of the lawn chair. So I had my tripod and my iPad right there. And something just told me to look up. So I'm like, some man is just standing there, fully dressed, hat, shirt, shoes, real shoes, not flip-flops, shorts. And he's like, so I'm like, because I'm like, oh God, how long has he been there? Okay, so rewind when I was back at home. When I was back at home, I started watching true crime ASMR. The worst thing that a paranoid psycho like me should be watching. But I was watching true crime ASMR, and all of the stories were about people going into stores or people going places, and the last time they were seen was on CCTV footage in a freaking Target parking lot or walking through a hotel elevator. So I was like, okay, all right. So I immediately knew I'm the type of psycho where I be knowing that I'm going psycho, but I still go there. I can't stop myself. So I was like, okay, Sydney, don't do it. Don't do it. So he's sitting there and I'm like, okay, when is he gonna leave? Homie done sat down and took a seat. I was like, okay. At first I'm thinking maybe he just got here. Maybe he just checked in and he's checking out the amenities. He wants to see what the pool looks like for later. He wants to see where it's at. So I try not to freak myself out about it. But then he sits down. So now I'm getting worried. Now I'm getting a little stressed out. My blood pressure's going up. So I'm like sitting there like, I don't want to get out of the pool because I don't want him to see me in this revealing swimsuit. So I'm like, okay. I see people walk out of the back of the door. This hotel is one of those pools where the pool is gated and it has shrubs around the gate. So even if you come into the parking lot, you can't necessarily see inside the swimming pool unless you're parked at one of the cars that are aligned the bushes. Literally nobody's out here. It's just me. It's covered by a fence. So that's why I have this on. So these people come out and I'm like, okay. And they're black people too. So I was like, yes. I was like, yes. So, so they parked right by the freaking fence. So I'm looking at them like notice that I'm visibly freaked out. What is this dude doing? So they looking at me, looking at them. So I'm like, they have to know. They have to. We're here, because they're looking at me. So I'm like, are they seeing this dude? So they sit in this car, mind you. We're like at 20 minutes now. This dude has been sitting in this pool with me for 20 minutes. So I was like, okay, they're looking at me through the windshield. I'm looking at them and I'm like, all nervous and shit. They pull off. They were in the car for like 10 minutes looking at me through this windshield, and they pull off, and I was like, oh God. Okay, all right. I have been Snapchatting and living my best life. So I'm like trying to play it cool. I'm watching my YouTube. My YouTube has like 15 to 17 minutes left. And I'm Snapchatting, I'm like responding to people's Snapchat. So this is a 2-part story. The kidnap and then the fuckery. So I'm responding back to people, and this dude snaps me. He asks me where I'm at. I'm like, Jacksonville. I'm in Jacksonville. Guy that's in the pool with me, he kind of gets up and moves a little closer to me. So I was like, so I reach over to my handy dandy clothes and I put my sweatshirt on while I'm still in the pool. So the bottom of my shirt is like wet. Then I like slide out. You know how you don't want nobody to see your butt, so you be like shimmying down. I shimmy down into my little shorts, soaking wet. My shorts were wet. My shirt was wet. I wasn't finna get out. He wasn't seeing none of the goods. None of them. So I slide out. I sit there all prim and proper at the table. I keep looking up. He's looking at me. At this point, I'm convinced. Like, this dude's about on some weird stuff. He's about to do some old weirdo stuff. And people are still snapping me. So I'm trying to play it cool. I'm watching my YouTube. The dude finally walks away. So I'm like, okay. Phase number two. So I'm thinking, okay, what am I going to do? The video has like 12 minutes left in it. So I'm like, okay, I'm going to wait until this video's over. So that way, by the time this video's over, he should be back wherever the frick he's supposed to be that's not here. The video ends. I'm packing all my crap into my backpack. My tripod, my juice, my banana, my iPad. I couldn't get that word out. I'm packing it all up. I'm tightening that bitch tight and I'm getting out of here. So I'm like, okay. So the same dude snaps me again. I open it and I close it because I'm like, okay, I gotta call my mom. I'm gonna call my mom on FaceTime, so that way if somebody like jumps out of one of these rooms and snatches me, or if I am on FaceTime and I see him come out of a freaking corner behind me, I can tell my mom, screenshot like hell, because we not going out like that. My mom is not going to the police station talking about some, I don't know what happened. No, you gonna know something somewhere. You gonna know a time frame. You gonna know something. So I'm like, I gotta FaceTime my mama because I gotta make sure that somebody sees what's going on. Because at this point, I've convinced myself
he's trying to kidnap me.
And mind you, when I was sitting at the table, I was like, okay, like, what if he's like, he left, but what if he's not the one that's gonna snatch me? What if somebody else is gonna snatch me? Like, what if these people in the car were like, he was texting them, he was on the phone with them because he was on his phone the whole time. Like, what if he was just scoping me out and then they're gonna come back and get me? Like, you know. So I was like, okay, I got my backpack tied, I got my card out, I got my mom on FaceTime. I was like,
I'm gonna stomp him to death. Stomp him to death.
I'm not going out like this. Something, you're gonna have a severe limp. Else, you are not gonna be walking straight when you leave here. So I was like, okay, I can't answer this Snapchat. I gotta get on the phone with my mama. When I tell you that your girl ain't ran like this since I graduated in 2016, when I tell you I was running, I know those people in the hotel were like, what is she running from? Because I was so scared. I get to my room, I, snap the little door, bruh, the key wouldn't work. So I was real convinced now. I was like, oh God, they turned off the key. Rationally, I knew that it was the sun. I had left my key out. I had left my key out on the chair, so the sun deactivated it. But in my mind, I was like, oh God, this is like what happens in a scary movie. I was like freaking out. So I have to run back down to the front desk, and I'm like trying to be calm and not creep the girl out because she's a young girl like me. So I'm like, okay, be cool, be cool. And I was like, hey, my card isn't working. Can you give me another one? Like, just when I tell you I freaked myself out, like, I was no good. I was not a sane, rational person at this point. Still on the phone with my mama, though. My mom is like talking to me about random things, not even aware that I'm literally freaking out. And I'm looking around like, I know the girl probably thought I was on freaking drugs or something, the way I was twitching and shit. I was like freaked out. I was full on stranger danger. If y'all are from Louisville, you know the stranger danger lady. I was full on stranger danger. Kick, punch, scream, okay? All of those sleepless nights after watching her after she done scared the shit out of me came in handy because I heard her voice with her little curly hair, rest her soul. But I heard her, okay? Stranger danger lady was embodied in me, okay? The Lord literally put her spirit in me and was like, girl, today ain't the day. Today is not the day. So I sprint back upstairs after the girl gives me my key. I hurry up, go in there, close the door, put the lock on, and I kid you not, I was like, like I literally look like a psycho because I literally remember standing at the door. First of all, I stood at the door and I did the breathing, and then I kind of giggled to myself because I was like, you're a fucking psycho. But then I continued it because I was like, okay, seriously though. I had to check the bathroom, I checked the linen closet, I checked underneath the bed because again, watching these true crime stories, I was afraid that somebody was like hiding under the bed or hiding in the linen closet because there was a freaking story like that on the ASMR. So I just didn't creep myself out. After I get settled, I'm like, okay, cool. Still on FaceTime with my mom, mind you. So this dude, the same dude that snapped me the first 2 times, he physically snaps me with a picture. I'm like, cool. I'll snap him back in a minute. I was taking my clothes on. Mind you, rewind. I had put my clothes back on while they were still wet, right? So I had on my wet bottoms. I had on my wet shorts. I had on a wet top and a wet sweatshirt. So my first thought was, okay, I'm not going to snap him back until I get some clothes on. Because I don't want to snap him when it's clear that I don't have clothes on because, you know, that'll send a suggestive message. That ain't what I'm putting down. So I open it and I'm like, cool, I'll text him back real quick after I get dressed. I'm still on FaceTime with my mama. And I'm just like thankful that I didn't get kidnapped, you know? I'm like, okay, I can chill out now. So this dude literally snaps me back and was like, cool, you got it. I was like,
excuse me?
And he was like, don't act like you don't know. And I was like, don't know what? I'm thinking he's playing. So I'm like, LOL, what? And he was like, you know, you females kill me thinking that y'all can just not write back. And I was like, I'm sorry. Like, I was going to, but I was getting settled.
You don't know, I just almost got kidnapped.
So I was like, I'm sorry. And he was like, nah, cool, you got it. You ain't got to ever worry about me texting you again. Mind you, you know, he might not have said it that way. That's the way that I was hearing it. Because those are the words he said. He may not have said it that way, but that's how I read it. So I was like, dang, like, why you coming at me so strong? I thought we was cool. Like, we been cool. Why are you coming at me like that? He was like, nah, we not fucking cool. I said, okay then. Okay. And I was just like, this is the story of my life. Like, I'm over here kicking, punching, and screaming, trying to save my life, and some dude that I thought I was cool with, that I'm apparently not cool with, is going off on me because I didn't respond to a Snapchat, and it had been 11 minutes, y'all. I made a point of looking at the time because I was like, why is he going off on me like it's like, it ain't even been that long. And I was just so surprised because I've known this dude forever. So I was like, why is he going off on me like that? Shorty wasn't playing no games. I was like, oh, okay, I thought we were friends, but apparently not. And I was like, maybe you shouldn't come off so strong because like I've never done anything to you, and I thought we were cool. And he was like, well, we not. I was like, okay, buddy, sounds good. I mean, I've talked to him since, so I guess he was just having a bad day, but it was just weird to me that he went off on me like that. And I'm out here trying to save my damn life, okay? Shit. I'm out here channeling my inner 7-year-old. I was back at Goatsmith Elementary, y'all. I was in there. If y'all went to Goatsmith, you already know the gym that separates the little divider that separates the gym and the cafeteria. I felt myself right back there on that floor, scared to death. this lady up here trying to give us awareness, but I'm over here shaking in my boots. Transform back to that person right there at that pool. I was like, oh God, not today, okay? It ain't happening. So, you know, it was okay. I got cussed out, but I didn't get kidnapped. So, watch your boys, y'all. Watch your boys. You don't know what they be out here. He's not the first person that's cussed me out on some I don't even know shit. So watch your friends. They out here acting like they play up.
Yeah, but they not.
It be the ones you don't expect. Okay, that's it. See you later.